Hey family, if you were to invest so much into something, I mean, you put everything into something, do you think that you should receive some of the fruit from it? Of course. Well, unfortunately, we have pastors in the past who have abused the pulpit with prosperity preaching or using God to try to get financial personal gain. People have got hurt and they lost trust. Well, should we even pay a pastor? Well, Paul is speaking to the church of Corinth in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, starting with verse 7. He says, "Who serves as a soldier on his own expense? Who plants a vineyard without eating any of its fruit? Or who tends a flock without eating some of its milk? Do I say these things on human authority? Does not the law say the same? For it is written in the law of Moses, you shall not muzzle an ox when it treads out the grain. It is for the oxen that God is concerned. Does he not certainly speak for our sake? It was written for our sake because the plowman should plow in hope that the thresher in hope will share the crop. If we have sown the spiritual things amongst you, should we not reap the material things?" And fast forward, it goes to verse 14. It says, "In the same way, the Lord commanded that those who proclaim the gospel should get their living by the gospel." Okay, so what our pastors do is they pour everything into giving the gospel, to shepherding, to being there for you spiritually. People don't know the sacrifices that pastors make, the hours, the nights of not just preparation and study and getting it right, but the counseling, the prayer, the times that you just have to have that question answered and he's with his family and answers that question for you. Now, when a pastor can't support his family, he has to go work a secular job, which, I mean, some pastors, and that's okay, but when he has to work a full-time secular job, that time is taken away from serving you. And if he serves the secular job and serves you, that time is taken away from serving his family. And then his family, sometimes I've seen it fall apart. You don't want that either. So invest in the pastor who's investing in you. And not by a lot, but make sure he has enough so you don't have to go to a secular job and take away from the things that are important, as sharing the gospel, ministering to you, and ministering to his family. All right, family. You guys have a blessed day.